If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 29 of the Career Mode RTG here on FIFA 16. The return to glory with Nottingham Forest. This is actually the second upload of this series today. So if you missed the first episode that went up in the afternoon slot, then check the channel page for it to make sure you're up to date and you know exactly how we wound up ending up in the playoffs. But we are away from home initially against Sheffield Wednesday and Reading take on Hull in the other half of the playoff draw. But being away from home doesn't really matter because away goals don't count in the playoffs, so we quite simply over 2 games have to outscore Sheffield Wednesday. So we'll try and do that and get ourselves through to the playoff final at Wembley, but who knows what's going to happen over the next 10 minutes or so. As you can see, we're starting a mixture of first team players. This game came 4 days, I think, after the final game of the season, and then the second leg is only 3 days or 4 days after this. So rather than play a complete rotation 11 for one and then a stronger for the next, because I wasn't sure if we were to get through whether the final would be in close proximity to the second leg, I wanted to play a mixture of first team squad and rotation squad so that if post game to self we had at least some first team players available for the playoff final if we were to get through. However, we did go off to a good start here in the first leg with a 1-0 lead thanks to Kyle Basilio. However, 8 minutes in, it's 1-1, and that's quite a stunning strike from the Sheffield Wednesday man. They work it about quite nicely in the midfield here. Eventually ends up with your man on the edge of the box. First time hit, and you can see it bend away from the keeper there as well. A really extremely good strike. One of the best goals of the season so far, and kind of, you know, it's the sort of goal or sort of quality of goal you want to see in a playoff semi-final. These are supposedly some of the best players and best teams in the division, and so far they've been proving just that with 2 goals after 8 minutes. So close to Sheffield Wednesday going 2-1 up there. That comes down off the underside of the bar and bounces just the wrong side of the line as far as the home fans are concerned. Right side the line as far as I'm concerned, and we stay at 1-1 as we head into the second half. Panios turns this inside to Chris Cohen, who's going to have a shot from the edge of the box on his left foot. It drops to Asombalonga. He buries it into the back of the net, but the keeper had already switched off, unfortunately, from Chris Cohen's initial shot. Asombalonga was the wrong side of the defensive line. He was offside, and that goal doesn't count. So we stay at 1-1 for now. On the hour mark, Ali Adnan, plays it through to Chris Cohen. This time, he does get it past the defender in front of him and into the back of the net on his weaker right foot. It's 2-1 to Nottingham Forest. We have our lead restored. They give the ball away here with 12 minutes to go, and then we do exactly the same, and then they give it away again. A lot of nervous play here from both sides, but Ali Adnan turns from provider to goal scorer here 10 minutes from time to give us a 2-goal advantage in this I almost said FA Cup for some reason. In this playoff first leg, 3-1 we lead, but 2 minutes to go. Free kick dinked in, flicked on by the defender in the middle of the box, comes off the inside of the post, and Felipe Melo won't have an easier chance or an easier goal his entire career. 1 yard out, side foots it into the back of the net. Sheffield Wednesday are back within 1 goal of us, and in stoppage time they're coming forward again. This ball in from Wiggins is phenomenal. Picks out the man at the back post, but a big save from Doris de Vries at the back post keeps our lead intact. On the counter-attack perhaps, knock it down to Ebesilio into Mahi. You can see they've committed a lot of men forward, Sheffield Wednesday. We're coming down the left-hand side with Ali Adnan. Chris Cohen's already scored 1. There's a man free on the far side. It's Tyler Walker to put us 2 goals in front again. 4-2 Nottingham Forest lead in stoppage time. Wednesday have a phenomenal effort and a phenomenal chance, clear-cut chance at the other end to make it 3-3, and we swoop up the other end to make it 4-2. We are in the driving seat. 1-1 is the scoreline in the other first leg playoff game between Reading and Hull. So who knows who's going to go through in that tie. We are in the driving seat, but Sheffield Wednesday proved that they could score against us, could quite easily have made it 3-3 there at the end of the game. We have to be still at our best to ensure that we get through to the playoff final. Again, bit of a mixture of first team players and rotation players. Jordan Ive, Renata Sanchez, Henry Lansbury, Matt Phillips involved, but you've got Andre Gray and actually Maxwell Cornet, the lone striker up top for us in this one. to see if we can get ourselves a progression through to the playoff final at Wembley. Wednesday, again, playing a 4-2-3-1. Forestieri up top. Sogu, who scored the phenomenal opening goal for Sheffield Wednesday in the last episode, starts again on the right-hand side. Sam Hutchinson, formerly of Chelsea, of course, involved in the build-up here. Matt Phillips gets the tackle in. It's going to work its way back to Lee, into Forestieri, and then Lee, after Forestieri plays him in, the keeper had already committed to coming out to the smaller striker. All he needed to do was just bend it around him and it would have been 1-0. Unfortunately for him, couldn't make it. So Doris de Vries punches that corner clear, but Lee helps it on to Leuven's, to Matthias. Matthias with a shot straight down the throat of the goalkeeper. Trying to clear it and get it away, but the throw isn't that good. Hutchinson receives the ball. McGugan with a really nice turn and then a shot that just flashes over the top of the bar. Lewis McGugan, a very, very good central midfielder. Formerly of Nottingham Forest, I believe, as well, actually. Went from Forest to Watford, if I'm not mistaken, and then from Watford found his way to Sheffield Wednesday. I might be wrong there, and feel free to correct me in the comment section if I am. We have a free kick from Henry Lansbury there. Pretty comfortable for the goalkeeper, but 25 minutes to go in the playoff semi-finals. We have our 2-goal advantage still. It's 0-0 on the night, 4-2 on aggregate. Again, key to point out that away goals don't count. McGugan can't win that header at the back post, but we committed a foul as the man crossed it in. Matt Mills, captain for the day, hasn't seen too much first-team football this year, catches the man after he's crossed the ball in. Penalty to Sheffield Wednesday. Can Matthias give them a goal to give them hope in this semi-final? He can. 20 minutes from time. Wednesday are within 1 goal of forcing us to extra time here. Really, really nervous. Really nervous as we headed into the last 20 minutes here. But can we get ourselves a goal to restore our 2-goal advantage? Over the top to Andre Gray. Scored his first goal in a Nottingham Forest shirt in the last game of the league season in the episode earlier on this afternoon, but not able to give us a 2-goal advantage there. His shot goes wide of the post. Wednesday on the attack again in stoppage time. We caught them on the counter in the first leg, as you saw, to give ourselves a 2-goal advantage again. They come so close to getting themselves a 2-goal advantage and forcing extra time here. It's only the block from Michael Mancian that stops them doing so. They're still on the attack in stoppage time. It's now or never for Sheffield Wednesday. It really is. Had 1 shot blocked in stoppage time already. Helen into McGugan to Zhao. Zhao has the shot, bends it wide of the post. Can't find the finish that his team needed him to get in that moment to give them the equalising goal on aggregate to bring us back to 4-4. From that resulting goal kick, flicked on to Matt Phillips. Maxwell Cornet makes a bursting run through the middle. He's onside here. Maxwell Cornet has barely played for us this season, coming on loan, but he scored the most vital goal of the season so far. The goal to ensure that we go through to the Championship playoff final. The chance to play at Wembley for the chance to play in the Barclays Premier League next season. It's Nottingham Forest versus Hull City. They knocked out Reading by 3-2 on aggregate, so they won 2-1 in the second leg to bring them 2 Wembles, and we play Sheffield Wednesday after a 5-3 aggregate lead. Now, the last time we played Hull in the league, they beat us 2-0, so we know that they are an extremely tough side to play against. They've got Mo Diami, Jake Livermore, David Myler, Snodgrass, Klukas, Sonea Luko, who came off the bench to score from the spot in the last game we played against them in the league away from home. So I had no idea going into this game what was going to happen. We beat them in the first game we played against them, I think by 1-0, and then they beat us 2-0, like we say, in the second game away from home. So I just couldn't predict it. You could not tell what was going to happen. They started off on the front foot. Robertson cutting in from the left-hand side, playing it across to Myler, into Jake Livermore, quickly to Sonea Luko. A lot of power behind that effort. If he'd gotten it just a little bit further towards the top left-hand corner, would have been one of the most spectacular goals of the season. But Doris de Vries was able to just take the sting out of it with his palms, drop it down to his feet, and then smother the ball at the second attempt. Lehigh to Lansbury. Lansbury to Assombalonga. Great turn into the box. Skips past the challenge. Nottingham Forest 1, Hull City 0 after 14 minutes in the Championship playoff final. That goal could be worth millions to the club. £100 million it's rumoured to be worth getting into the Premier League, and that is a massive, massive goal and a massive step towards accomplishing that. Shrugs off Jake Livermore and then powers the ball into the back of the net. At half-time, that was it. 1 chance each. A really nervous 45 minutes. Hull, though, were going to come out of their shell in the second half. They had to. It's now or never. They've got 45 minutes to find themselves an equaliser and get them back into this playoff final. Jake Livermore flashes his left-footed shot just wide of the target, not able to get them an equaliser just yet. Britis on Bolonga on the ball here just after the hour mark, down to Matt Phillips on the right-hand side. Turns inside the defender. There's a man in the box waiting to be found. He finds a Sombolonga, but the defender gets a block on it, and Tom Huddleston will try and get it away. Oliveira picks up the loose ball, and then he hits the bar. We cannot find a second goal to give us the daylight we need to ensure the comfortable scoreline we want to get ourselves through to the Barclays Premier League next season. Britis Sombolonga play through over the top. He's going to turn inside Tom Huddleston, looking for a teammate. There's Jordan Ibe. You see the run of the man Henry Lansbury. He gets it into the back of the net, around the back of the defender, but he was offside. We still don't have that 2-goal advantage that we want. Hull City on the attack. 5 minutes to go. Tom Huddleston picked off by Bashali. Time to counter. Nelson Oliveira into Henry Lansbury. Assombalonga's got the half to himself. They've committed so many bodies forward. Assombalonga to put us into the Premier League. No, McGregor makes the save. Massive moment for Nottingham Forest and Hull City here as we head into stoppage time. 3 minutes added on. Matt Phillips again turns inside Andrew Robertson. Can he find a teammate? Squares it looking for a Sombolonga. Can't get it there. Ahmed El Mohammadi clears it away, but Panios knocks it down to Renato Sanchez. He finds Jordan Ibe up against Tom Huddleston, who's much stronger, but Ibe has the quickness of feet to get away. Ibe into the bottom corner. Nottingham Forest lead 2-0 in the last moments. We're going to the Barclays Premier League in the career mode RTG. Jordan Ibe with the last kick of the game guarantees us promotion to the Barclays Premier League in the first season in the most dramatic of circumstances. However, there was a video that went up earlier on this afternoon with massive, huge career mode changes happening on the Chesnoid Gaming channel starting this weekend. I implore you, please check that video out. Not to piss on the parade of getting promotion out of the Premier League with Nottingham Forest here, but that video is so important that you check it out. I had to make sure that I got that in there at the moment where you guys probably have skipped forward to see whether we got promotion or not. You have to check out that video that went up earlier on this afternoon. I need your feedback. I need your votes. And I'm extremely nervous about that video going up. Hopefully by the time you see this, it's had a positive reaction. We will find out over the next few hours and a couple of days. But there we go, lifting the playoff trophy to guarantee ourselves promotion into the Barclays Premier League for this second season in the career mode RTG. That's going to be all for today's episode, guys. Today's 2 episodes, in fact. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days, especially that big career mode announcement video. I'll be streaming tonight over on twitch.tv/Chesnoid Gaming, so follow the links in the description to find out the times I'll be streaming. Well, I stream at 8:45 PM every night, so follow the Twitch link in the description to go and follow that channel. Follow me on Twitter as well, and all the links to social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, etc. are in the description down below, as well as links to G2A if you want to pick yourself up some PSN or Xbox codes, etc., or a cheap game or two, and to the No Identity merchandise store if you'd like to pick yourself up a t-shirt. But the first season in the career mode RTG has been a success. Promotion into the Barclays Premier League achieved. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.